Hey there friends, welcome to another Dinkum video. This time we're both going to learn something a little new. I have seen several creators over the last couple of years do some amazing pixel art designs on their islands. And I thought, why not give that a go and you guys can come along on the journey with me. First things first, we've got to find a space. So I've come up here to this part of my map on an island that I have that was started a long time ago, and I've got a lot of free space. And I came in here and I cleared out an area to get it down to what I would call ground level. And when I say ground level, I mean the same level as the water. You want this level here. You're going to be able to see the colors and the design a lot better. You can do it on some elevated spaces, but it's not going to work as good from what I've been told. So that's ideal. Find a space that you want to utilize, kind of clear it out and give yourself a little room and make it completely flat. Another thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to orient your pixel art so that you can see it. It'll be like right side up, if you will. So you definitely want to lay down the pixel art to where it is the top of the image is here, the bottom of the image is here, or if you're doing any kind of text, it is readable this way. If you come this direction and you're facing this way and you put the pixel art down, it's going to be upside down. Just a fun little tip from me to you. So just orient it to where you are always facing north, and then the image that you are trying to transpose will always be right side up. Another thing we want to do is find your pattern. So I went into my little search bar and I typed in cat pixel art because that's more my speed. And you're rewarded with all kinds of pixel art cats. I would definitely suggest picking something a little bit more where it has the grid in the background for you, something like this where you can count off the squares, because Dinkum is a grid system. And so this will just make it easier for you to kind of keep track of, where you're at and what you're doing when it's on a grid like this. I mean, if you're really advanced, you could try some of the ones that are more like some of these other images here that don't have the full grid, and you just guess. Good luck. I need the help. I need all the help I can get. So we're going to try our hand at some pixel art. All right, so first things first, we've picked our image, which I have here in the bottom right-hand side of my screen. And I've decided on a color scheme. I'm going to basically copy what we've got here. I've got black, I've got two different shades of gray, we've got green, white, pink, and I'm probably going to keep the nose pink as well instead of doing red. So I've got a wide variety of pathway colors here in my inventory, and we'll get started. I'm going to start off with the black outline, and I'm just going to start here kind of towards the bottom, and we'll go from there. So I think the bottom black line is 7 tiles long. And you just basically go from there and just follow the pattern. It's kind of like cross stitch if anybody's ever done that. Sorry, little friend, you're kind of in the way right here. I really hope I have enough room. I did not count this out ahead of time, so I guess we're going to find out together. I'm kind of doing the mirror of both sides. I tend to have a very difficult time doing that, so I try to do it at the same time if I can, and then go from there. So I'm going to do the black outline, and I will be right back. All right, so I've got the basic outline of the cat, and now we can go in and fill in some details. Now that we've got the pink at the ears, it's time to fill in the darker gray. I chose the cobblestone mostly because I felt like it's going to go well with the cement that I'm using as the lighter gray. And let's see how that turns out. I do think the different textures are going to add to the overall design. I have used black marble for the black outline, the pink tile, and now the roadway cobblestone to do this darker gray color, and now I'm going to use regular cement to fill in with the lighter gray. All right, I've got some of the gray. Now I'm going to go in and start on the eyes, so that way I don't have to do a whole lot of counting. I am doing as I go, and just kind of filling in blank spaces, which, you know, means I don't have to do as much counting. And math, you know, math is nobody's strong suit, right? So I figured I would take a pause, do this part here, and then I can fill in the gray around it as we go. While I'm at it, let's do the mouth. Time to add some sparkle to those eyes with some green. Wish the green were a little darker. This green's a little neon, huh? I guess we could have done blue. I'm going to use some white marble for the little whites of the eyes. As regular white tile is pretty stark white, and I feel like it was a really harsh contrast to what we already had going on here. All right, let's work on the nose. And again, I'm going to use pink instead of red, just to kind of keep it sort of not variating in color too terribly much. And then I think everything else is gray. And here we go, an aerial view of our cute little kitty face that we just did. Super simple, super easy. Pick a very, simple design and you're gonna have a little easier go of it. I wish there was a little bit more variation from the black outline and the cobblestone, that there would have been a little bit more of a gray color, kind of like the outline. But beggars can't be choosy. But I think this turned out really cute. Let's take a look at it on our map. And there you have it. Look at how cute that is. You could do all kinds of little symbols and faces and whatnot all over your island to symbolize different areas. My friend Sunny Ann built a ice cream parlor on her island, and her and Ellie Jelly did an entire ice cream cone with 3 scoops of ice cream, and it looks really great as an offshoot for the ice cream shop as itself. So yeah, makes a great little marker on your map, and it's really cute and fun to do. Yep, it's snowing on my island. We're in winter. I always thought this was going to be a lot harder than it was, but honestly, if you find a pixel art just like this one here where you've got the grid, you can count it out really easy, and it's simple. It's way easier than I thought it was going to be. I don't know why I overcomplicated it. But yeah, that's going to wrap it up for today, guys. I hope y'all really enjoyed this pixel art experience here in Dinkum. I want to see what you guys are creating, so be sure to post your pictures in our Discord and come say hello and tell me what you're doing and what you picked. I'm gonna have to do this again. This was a lot of fun. Sometimes it's just nice to do something that's not straining your brain too much, and you've already got the design there. You just gotta copy it. All right, guys. Well, thanks for joining me on this one. I hope it was good, and I hope y'all had fun, and I hope to see some cool pixel art on y'all's islands. All right, guys. Be kind to yourselves, be kind to others, and I will catch you in the next one.